When I first started this podcast, all I wanted to do was learn about the world, its challenges, how people lived in other parts of the world, and what people were doing to make their lives better. I'm no expert, but I see myself as an explorer, as a learner in this subject. For those of you who are new, my name is Hethel Bauman, and I'm the host, producer, editor, all of the above for this podcast called Global Health Pursuit. I'm a one-woman show. But as the creator of this Global Health podcast, I don't have the official public health degree. Somewhere along the road, I found myself fascinated with this subject. And maybe I'm more so fascinated by the stories of those who also found themselves drawn to the world of global health and service. It's been just about 6 months since I released my last episode. I know. But look, I got married. Life happened in the best way possible. We then went on an amazing honeymoon trip to Puerto Rico. And since then, I've been recording and planning new episodes to release. I'll tell you more about that next week, so make sure you're subscribed. But as I currently sit in bed with a load of folded laundry around me, my dog sleeping in the corner, possibly chasing a squirrel in her dreams, it's 9:30 a.m., and I'm writing the script for this very episode. And the main reason why I'm releasing this very short episode is because I wanted to reflect on these questions. Why did I create this podcast in the first place? And who is it truly for? I've released a whole year worth of episodes already and have grown the podcast to the top 2% of global podcasts, which is truly amazing, but I want to continue to make it better. If you're listening to this episode, you may already be following my journey. Maybe you've listened to a handful of episodes already, or maybe you binged them all. And without you, this podcast would not be where it is today, which is why I would love to connect with you personally, really. I want to know why you were looking for a podcast on global health, or did you see this podcast on your feed and think, this looks interesting? Are you a student, a professor? Maybe you work in the public health field? Maybe none of the above. I want to know, why did you hit play? What value did you or do you hope to receive from this podcast? Do you have any feedback for me? Good or bad? Don't worry, you won't hurt my feelings. All I want to do is make this the very best show for someone like you. Would you be willing to take a few minutes and speak with me? On the phone or on a video call? If you're in the greater Philadelphia area, let's get a cup of coffee. Because for me, in-person interactions are king. Click on the calendar link in the description of this episode or shoot me an email at hethel@globalhealthpursuit.com to share your thoughts or schedule some time for coffee. Next week, I'll be releasing a season 2 trailer to share a bit of what's to come in the next chapter of Global Health Pursuit, which, by the way, is launching on September 10th, which is in just 2 weeks. Stay tuned. Amazing things are happening, and I can't wait to meet you. See you next week.